Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I posted anything on this channel. So today is the 1 year anniversary since my initial hernia surgery last year. As you can see, I can't remember exactly what I said in the follow-up videos, but I did end up having a second surgery because the initial surgery ended up having a hematoma on it, which in layman's terms is a blood clot. So, which I believe the surgeon told me retrospectively was a 1 in 60 chance of that happening with most surgeries. But he said particularly hernia surgery because of whereabouts it is in the groin and blood flow and etc. because it's all blood related. So, yeah, that was a bit challenging. The good news is it's been a year. I have no problems with my hernia really. I mean, I get the odd tweak, but like most surgeries, you have scar tissue and stuff. It went really well. Um, as I say, about less than 2 weeks after the initial surgery, I had a second emergency surgery, which was fantastic and yeah, set me on the path. But I did have some little hiccups after that. I mean, the fluid they used to clean that out was weeping a bit, so obviously I was a little bit paranoid about the because of what happened with the initial surgery. I was worried about the second surgery, but I'm not experienced with surgery. I'd only had one surgery sort of 15 years previously on a shoulder, which was sort of a clean up arthroscopy. So I'm not exactly an expert on surgery. So I went 50 odd years with one surgery, and then I had two in 2 weeks. So, but worse things happen, and yeah, the hernia is so much better. I've not had any problems with that. Unfortunately, I have a separate, or it's probably related, back complaint on the same side of my body, which has been really troublesome. But I'm seeing someone about that. I'm doing a physical regime where hopefully that will get sorted. But the point of doing this is, though, is to let anyone that comes across this video to know that I'd do the surgery again. I'm hoping that if I was to have it again, I wouldn't have the hematoma on top of it. I'd be quite happy with just a one and done surgery where you go in same day, back out again, which was the case for me. I had done a private hospital here called Benenden, um, and the staff were excellent. But as I say, there was a complication. The surgeon did apologise and said, he just missed a bleed when they sewed me back up. There was a bleed inside, and I kind of knew something was wrong right from the word go. I expected pain, but it was excruciating pain. I mean, I remember coming home and I thought, well, maybe this is just how it is, but it didn't feel right. And as it turns out, it swelled and swelled, and eventually the everything popped, the stitches popped, and it was bleeding again 2 weeks later. So that's why I had the emergency surgery. But if you do come across this video and you're thinking about having inguinal hernia surgery, my advice would be to go ahead. I had the synthetic mesh put in, and I remember a year or so ago, doing my research and probably watching too many YouTube videos with scare stories about using mesh and stuff like that. And you never know, down the line it might bite me in the backside, sort of thing, and the mesh might come back to haunt me. But so far, I've been able to put in the time for my rehab work for my back injury. Although I've got a long way to go with that still. It's just when you get to a certain age, it just takes a long while to heal. Um, and hopefully I will heal. But yeah, the before my hernia surgery, there was no way I could put in the. It was just so painful, and the discomfort was vast. So I couldn't put in the time to strengthen up and do the sort of rehab work. But thankfully that's passed, and yeah, just if you get a chance and you're offered the surgery, I would take it. The instances of sort of failure are minimal. I don't know the exact statistics, but yeah, it's minimal. I think it's 90 high 90s% that people have successful hernia surgery and go back to normal life. In fact, the day I had my hematoma surgery, which was an emergency procedure, there was a guy a little bit older than me who was going in for a hernia, and another guy on my left who was coming in for a hernia. So it's such a common thing, and we all left on the same day, I think. So I remember this time last year. Well, this is the day before. I didn't sleep very well because I was just a bit of a wuss. I didn't I was just worried about the surgery, but I had no need to be worried because, before I knew it, I was out like a light. And then I woke up in a lot of pain, but, you get through it. And, as mentioned several times, my situation was a little bit different because not only did I have the back problem, but I had the hematoma too. So I continue to try and get better from the back problem. I'm still doing normal things. I've got 2 young children, trying to spend as much time with them. It's a bit of a challenge, but yeah, very challenging year for me. Hopefully next year will be better, onwards and upwards. And yeah, I'll repeat, if you are thinking or have doubts about having inguinal hernia surgery, my advice would be to go ahead, get it done, try and get your life back and move on. You will have discomfort initially. Obviously, it's surgery, it's open surgery, which is what I had. You can have keyhole surgery, but I had open surgery because it was a rather large hernia. So it's all in the previous videos if you want to waste some time and watch those. So anyway, that's it for me. That's the update. It's been a year. Time flies. And yeah, I hope you're all well out there. And if you do have the surgery, I hope it goes very successfully for you and everything's fine. All right, you take care. Check in again sometime soon. Take care. Bye.